When I appear in public, people expect me to neigh, grind my teeth, paw the ground and swish my tail, none of which is easy. People don't believe they've experienced the event unless they've taken a photograph. You are a pest, by the very nature of that camera in your hand. Surely, if we are going to be better at producing food of the right value, then we have to accept that genetic technology is going to be part of that. From a conservation issue alone, you'd have to say there are too many badgers. A bigger growth in the badger population is not good for the balance of conservation anyway. For many children, the sport they do is because that is the one that was most available to them. The biggest danger to the movement is that it is getting too big in sheer weight of numbers. Other sports will become more popular in terms of numbers, and everyone will want to be involved in the Olympics. You are a pest, by the very nature of that camera in your hand. As a young princess, I was a huge disappointment to everyone concerned. It's impractical to go around in life dressed in a long white dress and a crown. I find it very difficult to understand why anybody gets sucked into screens and devices. Life's too short, frankly. Golf seems to be an arduous way to go for a walk. I prefer to take the dogs out. I never liked the idea of the royal family film. I always thought it was a rotten idea. Being pregnant is a very boring 6 months. I am not particularly maternal. It's an occupational hazard of being a wife. I'm thinking, how could you possibly take that long? I mean, it takes me 10 or 15 minutes. I mean, I know what Twitter is, but I wouldn't go anywhere near it if you paid me, frankly. I do think gene technology has got real benefits to offer, which will have maybe an occasional downside, but I suspect not very many. I think it's quite difficult to follow in your parents' footsteps in the same sport. I know my own heart to be entirely English,